Welcome, everyone, to Chestnut Hill, home of the Boston College Eagles, where fans are filing into Alumni Stadium. They'll look between the field hockey lines, perhaps underneath the Musco lighting that's been imported in, and hope that there will be a party in the moves. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the James Madison Dukes, taking on a team from the ACC, the Boston College Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese. Boston College lined up, ready to kick off and get things going. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the James Madison Dukes offense is on the field for the first time today. And here comes their veteran leader. He has been through the battle, guys, and there are plenty of expectations this season.
Yeah, and there should be expectations. This guy's been around a long time, knows the systems, knows the players. Everybody's going to have to believe in him for this year to be a big success.
Yeah, David, there's just no substitution for experience, right? This guy has played so many snaps. He's seen it all. No doubt they need him to play at a high level.
And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. He wants to throw. He lost one down the sideline. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. Couldn't connect on that last play. Now 2nd and 10 from the 42. He's looking to throw. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row. And the Dukes will call on their punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The offense lining up for a first down play. Pulls and fires complete. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Oh, he got loose. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Well, the defense comes away with the pick there with their nickel personnel. And I think moving forward, if you're on offense, when you see that personnel on the field, you want to run the ball against it because you got smaller guys out there. Or if you're going to throw, think about quick screens outside when you have tight ends flexed on the perimeter, bigger bodies blocking smaller guys.
James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. After punting the last time they had it, they ought to be set up for a much better result with this drive.
This offense better be licking their chops. You're not going to start with better field position than this all game day.
You ain't lying. Forget about the last possession and what we did. You're already in scoring position. Take care of that football. Make sure you get some points.
On 2nd down, wants to throw it. Oh, so close to paying off the tip drill. He had it in his hands, but it falls incomplete. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Glenn. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. He's looking to throw. Getting some heat. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Dukes! The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 7-0. quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. Use the play fake, now to throw. Catch in the middle, it's McLaughlin. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Looking to move it through the air. He lets it fly. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Running free, going to the end zone, but way back behind him, there's a flag on the field. That celebration turned sour quickly after they saw that flag, and it wiped out the big play and the touchdown. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. They're going to throw it again. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
Well, the offense trying to stay aggressive, right? You just came up with a huge play, and right away you go back to another pass, but you got to do a better job protecting your quarterback. Can't give up a sack there.
Boston College will send out the punt team. They'll look to pin him deep. Let's see what he can do with it. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Pollock.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
Looking to go up top on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the tight end. The Dukes come to the line in the hurry-up.
A nice job by the defense there, tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
He'll just throw it away, and it'll be 4th down. And the Dukes send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. Gets it out quickly. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Under heat, he gets rid of it. And the missed connection on 3rd down. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. He'll call for the fair catch here. Offense set on 1st down. They'll run it to the right side. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. Kept it on the ground last time, bringing up a 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. It's complete. The expressway is wide open. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
The Dukes trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. Quick strike complete. And they'll knock him down. Now it's 2nd and goal. He's looking to throw. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, James Madison.
I know we're only in game 1, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Maryland has the lead right now, but if this team has taught us anything over the years, it's that no lead is safe there in College Park. They're up by 7 over New Mexico. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Caught in the backfield, it's McLaughlin. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. What a weapon these wide receiver screens can be. Not only do you get a convoy blocking, you get dynamic running.
When you do this and you show me the threat of throwing this wide receiver screen, it makes me play defense differently. It makes me have more guys out wide, which opens the box inside. So I think it's really smart for coordinators and offenses to continually throw these screens to playmakers.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. It'll be a draw. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. They'll throw it on 1st down. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. After the misfire, it's 2nd and 10. Wide out in motion. On 2nd down, wants to throw. Gets it out fast.
And a really nice job on the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the 1st down.
Didn't get much. Picked up a yard, and that will leave them with 4th and 2. This offense gets into plus territory. They're going to go for it regardless of their field goal kicker's range. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the 1st down. The Golden Eagles come to the line with a new set of downs. Gives it to the back on the draw. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Got it in the middle. It's Glenn. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. And the Dukes headed quickly to the line.
And a big key on that throw to the slot receiver, guys, is putting the ball out in front. The location of the throw is what helped that guy get extra yards after the catch.
And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch. They'll try the right side. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. First down here for the offense. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Safe completion on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. On second down, looking to throw. He's got it down the middle. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Looking to throw it again. He'll pull it down and run. Good job to get everything he could, then get down with the slide. The Dukes will send out the punt unit. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. On target over the middle. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. From the gun. Give on the inside. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Right back to him on the ground. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. This Boston College offense has it working. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Now on second down. It's a draw. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. He's already got 46 yards on the ground in this first quarter. That is a terrific start. Caught near the sticks. It's McLaughlin. Open space at the 25. Touchdown, Boston College! Reeled it in and just made the house call. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they cut the lead to 14-10. So a drive there of 85 yards. And they capped off the drive with a big play through the air, scoring from 50 yards out. Oh, no guts, no glory. He's coming out of the end zone. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. From the shotgun, the inside give. Finds some space, enough to get 5 to the 22. And the Dukes want to pick up the tempo. He's going to pass on second down. Oh, looked upfield too soon and dropped the football, and it'll be third down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Throws to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Dukes will punt it away on 4th down. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Pressure coming. They're setting up the screen. And the 45 on his way. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. He's going to pass. Fires to the big fella. At the 35, he's got room. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. Fast motion from the offense. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Quickly complete. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Eagles.
Bringing the extra beef. It's goal line. I know what I'm going to get. I know what I'm going to do. We're going to be bigger, stronger at the point of attack, and push you around, and then the running back does the rest and finds the end zone.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Notre Dame is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Joe Montana, this might not be over yet. They're trailing by just 4 to Memphis.
From the gun to give, looking for room.
Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. Fires to the big fella. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Finds his target down the middle. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a 1st down.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll try the run. They could have used a little bit more there. Pick up a 3. It's 3rd and 7. And the Dukes are in the hurry-up. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the ball is intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Defensive backs have tough jobs. I mean, you think about whether you play nickel, whether you play dime, whatever it is, you put more DBs on the field. It's more speed. It's more guys that can cover, but they also got to cover that ground. But to cover the ground and make the pick, a lot of times you don't see that. Superb effort by that guy.
BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No. When you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
They'll run it from the gun. Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. It's complete to the left. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Boston College will try to get it in on a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Going for 6. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Boston College.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the capper, a 19-yard toss for the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now and keep this thing close, though.
And I think you're used to that as offense. Like, football is so fast-paced now and you score so quickly, it's not that big of a deal to get down 10. You keep being aggressive.
That gives him 54 yards rushing, and that is quite an impressive first half here in this season opener. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The Dukes decide to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the ground. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. He's got his man. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down. He wants to throw. Got his man quickly.
I think really good wide receivers do a good job of making every route kind of look the same. You could tell this looked like a vertical route. So if I'm a DB, I'm bailing, and all of a sudden he sits that hitch down. Nice.
It's a fumble on the play. And the defense has it there going the other way.
And I tell you what, it's hard to be a quarterback in an option offense when you got so many things you have to be accountable for, and then you got to take care of the football, right? When you do make the decision to run, right or wrong, it's your decision. Now you got to wrap that thing up. You can't fumble the football there.
Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
He just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some 1st downs. Get some positive momentum.
He wants to throw here on 2nd down. It's complete on the right side. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Firing to the right, complete. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. And the Dukes in the hurry-up.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Off play action on first down. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
That first down was rather unproductive. Let's see what they've got on second down from the 16. He's looking to throw. Fakes the grab on the left. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. This is a third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Makes the grab on the left side. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus.
You know, there's a lot of communication when it comes to defenses. Like, you have to talk. You have to understand if somebody does this, I have to do this. I have to pass off wide receivers. Apparently, the communication was busted.
He's stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They're going to run it to the right. Blast is way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. They've made clutch, tough plays on this drive on third down. They need one more on 3rd and 7. From the gun, wants to pass. Feeling some heat. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. So now on comes the field goal unit. It's good. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. That last drive and the turnover, not what you're looking for when you have the lead, Jesse.
Yeah, and really, I think for them, it's just staying out of their own way. They're making plays. They've got the playmakers to go and win this game, so it's just a matter of executing better.
Executing better, understanding I still got the lead. Put a drive together here and build on that lead.
Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Trying to get to him. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. Boston College will send out the punt team. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Quarterback will audible. He'll do it himself. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Motion from the offense. Give to the back. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. He's got him in the flat. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next County. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Dukes will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He gets a block. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Pulled it, finds his man on the left. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. Pulls and fires complete to the right. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about. That was right on the borderline. You want to make that quarterback feel you, but the official thought it was a little too much. The roughing the passer penalty. They'll give it to the back. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll run it from the gun. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. He now has 80 yards on the ground, and he wanted to make a first impression, and he's doing that in this opening game. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. Tackled after picking up the 1st down. Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. Going up top on 1st down. Setting up the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Trying to find his man on 1st down. He finds his man. And that's a live ball. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Well, it's a nice job by him making the catch, but guys, you got to secure the ball and put it away. The play's not over, and give the defender credit for knocking it loose, and the defense jumps on it.
James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point in the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
Now facing 3rd and short from their own 17. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Speeding down the left side. Past the 20. Touchdown, Dukes! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And it's perfect. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Maryland is having its way offensively, just marching up and down the field at a breathtaking pace. They're up 14 over New Mexico. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected.
Lost one deep down the right side. It's complete. A huge pickup. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. They'll immediately call timeout. Got the completion on the last play, still some work to do on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. And it's incomplete. It was wild, high and wide on that one. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. And this one's going to be incomplete. He was trying to make the connection in the back corner of the end zone. And it's 3rd down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And after the field goal, guys, they are back on top. Kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. Here's the return from inside his 10. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Wants to throw on 1st down. Showing the arm strength down the left side. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been taking in some scene there today in Chestnut Hill. Toughest job inside that stadium right now might just be the scoreboard operator after all those 1st downs and touchdowns. Big plays have defined this one, thanks to 2 of the best receiving corps in all of college football. Let's see if these defenses can adjust and make the necessary chess moves. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Alumni Stadium.
And the Dukes will kick it away to crank up the 2nd half. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. Pulls it, fired, complete.
For an offense, slant routes against man coverage are really a rhythm throw. You take your steps, you get the ball out, it's got to be in a good location. Quarterback and receiver on the center baseline.
Knocked down at the 31 after a gain of 5. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. Got him downfield. All kinds of running room. Touchdown, Boston College! And once he got loose, it was all over.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to panic. This offense just has to put a couple drives together. And listen, the defense will get this back and get some stops following and get you the football back.
And I think here, too,
Off to the races to the right. At the 20. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, James Madison.
And how about that? His 2nd receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense. Number 3 is coming soon.
Ready to try the point after. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
From the gun on 3rd down. He's right on target. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. He's going to pass. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure it to 1st down. Boston College wants to play fast.
Man, he just continues to be on fire at the quarterback spot, continues to chew up yards. Over 1, over 2, over 3, now we're over 450. Have yourself a day, young man.
He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Grabs it in the middle. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45. Pocket starts to collapse. And the timing just a hair off. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And it looks as if there will be no return here as the punt goes out of bounds. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. They took it down the field for a touchdown the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to take the lead in this football game.
So they got to be feeling good. They did their part, score. Your defense does your part, Jesse. This offense, keep that momentum. I would say stay aggressive here.
And just keep doing what you were doing on that last drive, right? Well, whatever was working for you, just go back. Keep using those same playmakers to allow you to go down here and score a touchdown.
You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Quarterback checking the play. He'll keep it himself. A run up the middle is stopped for no gain. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Looking to throw for it. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. The Dukes are marching down the field.
Really nice job there by the quarterback understanding it's blitz, and not just that it's blitz, but knowing whether it's man coverage or zone coverage behind the blitz. You've still got to know.
And they're on him immediately. Down goes the quarterback.
This defense, they are tenacious. So they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong that can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action.
Second down now after the sack. The give to the back. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And it's picked off. Bringing it back. Waltzes into the end zone, but he might be dancing the other way. There's a flag on the field. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Maryland is running away with things, and it's thanks in large part to an offense that's been firing on all cylinders. They're up by 28 over New Mexico. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He's looking for a man on second down. Complete to the left. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense.
Yeah, and you've seen these curl routes. This is a timing route. Understand the ball's got to come out of my hand right when he hits the top of that curl. Nice job by the QB finding him. Nice catch.
They'll throw it on first down. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives him the ball in prime field position at the 40.
Just such a nice job by him understanding his responsibility in that cover 2 zone scheme. He's just floating over the middle of the field. He's just very aware of tight ends and running backs around him. And as soon as he sees color, as soon as he sees...
College sending the offense back onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs and I'm in scoring position.
From the 30-yard line on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Eagles! And they take it in for 6 more points.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the board.
Looking downfield, it's Rhodes. Behind his man down the middle. And he converts on third down as he gets it out to the 26. And the Dukes want to crank the tempo. They just keep throwing him the ball, this time on the slant.
No doubt. And you've seen it with the slant. You've seen other routes. Every route he's run.
Flying down the right side. The 20. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Dukes.
And it took a minute, but the passing attack now on board. The first passing touchdown of the season, and it took to the second half, but I'll tell you what, this offense will find its rhythm. They'll grow. They'll get better throughout the season, and this is going to be a hard passing attack to stop.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. The incompletion leads to 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Got his man to the left. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. A new set of downs after the completion. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. And the Golden Eagles have their offense in high gear. To the air on first down. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. Wants to pass. He's got it and still on his feet. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Wants to throw on 2nd down. A little release to the back. And he'll step out of bounds just short of the goal line. Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet. 3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance. Splits the uprights. Good. And they'll push that lead out a little further. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. They'll run it from the gun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The Dukes want to move quickly. To the air, it's Rose. Using the quick game. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. They get to the line quickly. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
And the Dukes will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. That's caught, it's Glenn. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down.
They pick up the first down on the drag route. Good job by the receiver knowing it was man coverage. If he's looking, he's booking. He gave his quarterback the eyes right away that says, hey, I'm not stopping, put it out in front of me, I'm getting this first down.
And this sophomore able to reach some havoc and get the sack.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
So now on 2nd and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. He's looking to throw. They're working that left side. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On 3rd down, going up top. Fires on the move. Complete downfield. Touchdown, James Madison. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
PAT unit on the field. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So an 82-yard drive there. And the score comes on a touchdown pass covering 28 yards. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the ball's free deep in his own territory.
Wow, they narrowly avoid disaster there. They fumble the kick return, and if that goes to the other team, all the momentum is no longer with them. So a nice job being able to pounce back on that. And the head coach breathing a huge sigh of relief.
They'll snap it from the 18 on 2nd and 8. He'll try to pop the draw. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. They've got the screen set up. They make the stop, but not before the screen has hit them for a 1st down, and much more really good execution by this offense. Got it in the middle. It's McLaughlin. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the 1st down. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. To the ground to try to move the chains. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. Boston College putting together a very efficient drive. Gets it out quickly. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. Get it out on the screen. Still on his feet at the 45. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Looking left. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Quarterback on the keeper. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. They're a perfect 2 for 2 on 3rd down on this drive. They need 8 to move the chains again. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed.
Let's go. Talk about leaving the door open. Yes, please. You think they might run the clock out, run the football consistently? No, sir. They put it in the air. We forced the interception. Great job by the defense. When they needed it the most, they came through.
Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. This is a game of swings and momentum and a great opportunity here after scoring on the last drive, getting a stop, and now you have the football back.
They're playing well right now in all three phases, and they're complementing each other. So now, David, it's up to the offense here. It's up to this quarterback to lead this offense down the field to get a score.
Yeah, and to stay aggressive, to understand we've had success, we got this going the right way. Now I don't need to change anything. Go back to your go-to plays. That's now got you some momentum back in your favor.
Looking for a man. It's Rhodes. Unloads to the wideout. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack.
I think if you're the quarterback moving forward, you need to start thinking about hot routes to your tight ends and to your running backs because of this outside linebacker. He's a guy that has shown the knack to get after the QB. When he comes blitzing, you need to have an outlet throw in your back pocket.
The Dukes will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll take it on the return. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Coming after him. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. 2nd down after that incompletion. He's looking to throw. Makes his connection. He's just winning that matchup in the slot every time.
And when you put him in the slot, Reese, he's closer to the quarterback. It's an easier throw. We can run in, we can run out, and really take advantage of his versatility of the guy in that slot position.
Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line. He wants to throw. Quick strike complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. 6th play of the drive coming up. They'll run play action. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Right down the boulevard. It's good.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing the game. Good decision by the head coach here in the 4th quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a 2-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Looking to throw, it's Rhodes. Right on target this time. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down. And the Dukes will hustle to the line. They'll They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And here comes the punt team. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. Be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
Couldn't find his man last time. Now they'll have to convert 3rd and 4. From the gun, wants to pass. Immediately fires to the middle. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. The Golden Eagles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Throws to the wideout. This will be picked off. Maybe just the turning point they needed. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45.
Listen, the enemy is the clock, right? You're down by 2 scores. You got to make something happen. Really, really good job by the defense, forcing the turnover, getting the ball back to your offense. Now you got to go score, and I got to get one more stop.
Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Gets it out fast. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. Back to throw, it's Rhodes. Got a man. He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44. New set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw. Got rid of it just in time. That one falls incomplete. They reached into the bag of tricks on 1st down and couldn't pull it off. Off play action. This time it's complete. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. The Dukes are on the move.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down. Wide receiver shows motion. They're looking to pass from the red zone. He looks that one in nicely. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And the Dukes racing to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to fire on 2nd down. He wants it all. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. And he's going to be stopped just short of the 1st down. He tried to get it on his own. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. The field goal is no good. After the missed field goal, it is still a 9-point game. Has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
From the gun, running back gets to give. Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's McLaughlin. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. The inside handoff. They finally get him on the ground with a big running play, moves the change for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quickly complete. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. This offense could not have executed in this situation any better, just draining some time off the clock. Got his man quickly. He's got enough to give Boston College the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and third down is coming. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. The freshman able to get home with the sack. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And that will extend their lead even further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Notre Dame is currently up big at this moment in what's shaping up to be a lopsided affair for the Golden Domers. They're up by 29 over Memphis. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And the returner will be knocked down. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. Looking to go up top on first down. Using the quick game. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Dukes moving quickly to the line.
Yeah, you're just running out of time where you can have these small gains where the clock continues to run. This offense definitely got to have some urgency. Down, late in the game, I need to force some plays.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Back to pass, it's Rhodes. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds him out of the backfield. Fighting off the defender. He will not get it. A fourth down stop for this defense as they try to salt this one away. Gets it out quickly. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. We reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting. Touchdown, Boston College! And they take it in for 6 more points. That score looks as if this one might have put it a little too far out of reach.
Yeah, this game's pretty much over. That was just the icing on the cake. But, you know, speaking of cake, I'm kind of hungry. Can we get out of here? Can we finish this game so I can get something to eat?
He'll try to tack on one more. And no problem on the extra point as they push the lead to 19 here in the fourth. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. They'll throw it on first down. Quick strike complete. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Scanning the field, it's Rhodes. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Fires left. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. A first down for the offense. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll pull it on the read. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. This one was a lot like a tennis match, back and forth, up and down, and they just couldn't quite score enough and get the key stop to get the win.
And defenses have changed, right? It's not about limiting to low points anymore, but you got to find ways to create turnovers and get that ball back to your offense so they can do their damage. Defense just needed to create a few more opportunities.
I think it just came down to individual effort on the defensive side of the football for this team. Somebody needs to step up in big moments in big games and make the play to win. We didn't see it happen today.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.